Hey, so today we got something a little strange going on here. We are trying to do... Well, I don't know what we're trying to do, to be honest. Here we are at the new farm. And we are just testing a bad idea. I do kind of like my adult playground, if you will. I need to get some more like plants and stuff in here to like really set it off. But it is what it is. Anyways. Hey Fido, what you doing? Anywho, so let me just kind of give you a quick tour of the farm. As per usual, it's the same house. I know. But hey, we actually implemented the circle, sidewalk thingamajiggy. Down from that driveway, we have some pretty, well, I modded them a little bit, but you should recognize the sheds. I just made them slightly bigger. Not a whole lot bigger, but slightly. And here we got a grain silo complex. And we even got a TMR side, blah, blah, blah. Because at the time of building this, I was like, I want cows. Not really sure about that now, but hey, it's there. We got a bale shredder there, and we got a fermenter there. And that's all grass. Yeah. So the field is planted in grass. Now, we are going to be making some silage. And where are we going to make this silage? Well, over here. We got this, tiny operation going on here. So the crazy idea, which I forgot to buy a certain piece of machinery, so we're going to have to end up borrowing that. But originally I thought I would just... dump it all into these BGA guys here, and start selling it off. But then I was like, I kind of need some silage too, right? For this stuff. Yep. So, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, corn would definitely have been better than grass, but, about that. So anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We're apparently going to walk over there. No, that just seems like a terrible idea. What the heck is going on here? Interesting. Camera angle sucks. Anywho, so we're going to drive down yonder. And we're going to see about... Why does that seem so quiet? Be right back. I guess it helps if I unpause the recording. I've been sitting here talking to myself. Anyhow, we just drove down here and I crashed a couple of times. Decided I'm not going to drive that anymore. So, yeah. That's a big field to mow, right? Give you a little bit better picture. That's... not a small field. Not even kind of small. So, yeah, I should have some pretty big equipment, right? Well, I don't, but I do have... the quads. This is the first part, right? So, yeah, I can get mowed with that. No problem. That won't take too long, but I'm going to have 4 sets of swaths. Well, I had an idea for that. Unfortunately, I have to take the long walk in order to show you the idea. I don't think there's even anything in there, is there? Nope, completely empty. Put the wrong shed. Okay, no problem. So, in here, we have 4 brakes. And we have 8 of those guys. I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with this concept at all. But hey, we're going to test it out. We're going to go for broke. We're not going to be able to use these guys just yet. And you know what? None of this, you know, this whole thing can be a complete failure. That's okay. Because it's just a theory. And we want to test that theory. So I'm going to pull these guys out. And get them ready for this complete nonsense. And then I will see you in a bit. Alright, now if all this is actually... Is that right? These guys... What in the world? Try that again. And I have no idea where he's going. Alright. Now, like I was saying, if this part is set up right, then these guys should go over there, start mowing, and that's pretty much the easy part. The part that comes next is the part that worries me. Because there's going to be a lot involved. A lot involved in this whole... Well, maybe not. I might actually be able to do this a different way than what I was originally thinking. Alright, cool. He's mowing. Now they're all set in convoy, so they should stay about 30 meters apart. Should. Now why do I get the feeling that it only measured the front mower? Back to the drawing board. Alright, we'll try this again. Drive course, please. Okay, you go there. You get up there. They're probably going to crash into each other. Who knows? I am not hopeful at all. Actually, I am. It's just getting them all up there. Might have to turn them around or whatever to keep them from, you know, running into each other and doing this crazy dance and blah blah. The good news is the harvest is looking pretty good from the harvest screen. Just go ahead and pull that up. Curious. I mean, the pH is phenomenal. Wow, it sucked the nitrogen plumb out. But the yield is doing pretty daggone good. Alright, cool. Now, if these guys will just do what they need to do. Now, because I saved the mowing yada, then, well, the windrowers should be able to utilize the same. Yeah, this is not going to work. Oh, maybe. Probably not. Nope. We'll just go ahead and stop you, back you up. I'll grab each one of these, stop them. The pains of trying to set up a course play for the first time and not actually being prepared whatsoever. No problem though. I mean, just a minor inconvenience. Now, drive course. Wait for him to think about it for a minute. Drive course. Everything should be hunky-dory. For whatever reason, the yield doesn't look near as good up here topside. All right, fine. Now that is how you mow a daggone field. Heck yeah. Now we're going to watch it through the first turn. Theoretically, if it makes the first turn, it'll make all the turns. In theory. Well, it's taking a little bit longer than I thought to get down one section. Now it is going to come back, and it is going to get the headlands. I figured doing it this way, then the windrowers and the loading wagons and all that, but that did not at all do what I expected. Huh. Well, that's problematic. So anyways, because this field is just slightly thinner than what these guys can do in a full width or whatever, these guys are going to double back on themselves and basically mow a section that doesn't need to be mowed. Whatever, fine. I'm okay with that. One of the fixes that would have kept them from running into each other in the first place is if, when I put them on vehicle convoy, if I would have just lifted 100 meters instead of 30, they would have stayed about as far back as those two in the background, and they wouldn't have ran into each other. So, now we know. But, it does look, I'm going to let these guys kind of catch up, make sure they don't run into each other when they're backing and turning around and whatnot. And so long as they do that, well, I think I can just kind of skip to the next part, right? Maybe. It appears like it's actually doing what it's supposed to now. So, that guy in the top left there should come back down on the road to the right of this one. And this guy should double back the closest road to him. And they're going to actually make short work of this. I don't really know why our yield is showing so low. Because we had perfect fertilization and pH low before we started this. But somehow, yeah. Somehow this grass completely destroyed that pH level, or that nitrogen level. Seems kind of crazy. So our yield kind of sucks. But in the same token, all we gotta do is re-fertilize this. We don't have to do anything else. Just keep fertilizing it, spread lime every once in a while, and this field will just keep producing. And we can just keep doing this. It'd be rather boring. Maybe not. If everything works, we might be able to turn this really lame idea into a multi-million-dollar idea. Alright, we're going to let those guys go, and I'll see you towards the end of this. And we'll get started with the next idea, which I think I've already decided that I kind of want to change the idea. Ay. Well, at least this part seems like it works. I've been rethinking the whole the windrow idea. Part of me wants to try it the way that I have it set up, but the other part of me is like, that crap ain't gonna work. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. The original plan was to try to waft it all into like one big, you know, but I don't think that's, you know, necessarily going to work. So let me go ahead and get these guys kind of moved out of the way. So then I'm going to go with the original idea, and I'm going to go ahead and set it up to where there's 4 separate courses going, and they're all going to basically dump, well, into our gigantic silo over there. And then from the gigantic silo, it's going to go to the gigantic BGA. I'm not really sure if any of it's going to work whatsoever. Probably not, but we'll see. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get all these guys kind of set up to go. And I'm going to let the first tractor get down and back before I start the next tractor and so forth. It's going to be a long process as far as getting them set up. But, maybe it'll go as planned. I kind of doubt it. You know, this is, like I said, this whole idea is just a crazy overkill way of doing things. And I'm just basically doing it for fun. You know, I don't expect this to work at all. But if it does work, well, be kind of cool. So I thought about seriously like overlapping these guys so that they would just push the windrows in further and further and further. Now the mowers I had set at 8. These are, I think, 12.5 meters wide. So they might come close to overlapping anyways. And if they do, then at that time I might actually decide to generate another course and just shove everything together. Make some massive windrows. I'm not exactly sure how to go about it yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I decided after the whole rake job that I'm just going to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. So we're going to go ahead and do it where we have one course for this. Now what's going to happen is I'm just going to send these guys off, and something is going to go terribly wrong. Because that's kind of what usually happens. Go. Where in the world are you going? That made a whole lot of sense, but okay. Go. Sometimes it takes a little while for these guys to figure out what exactly they're supposed to be doing. Now the rake is still running. What? Seriously, all you had to do is drive straight across and go to the start. And... okay. Seriously. The AI is so very well, you know, thought out and programmed. We'll just wait, see if this guy's going to turn around too. See if something's already gone wrong. Alright. Maybe it will fix itself. I kind of doubt it. Oh, one finally figured out how to make the turn. Alright. Just maybe this will work. The only problem I see right now is how close this group is for getting to the starting point. He should have turned the other way, but no, that would make too much sense. So now we're going to try to drive right into traffic. Come on there, genius. There you go. Not quite. You might need a helmet. Now stay to the left. I mean, is it really that complicated? Left. Left. No, no, that's right. No. Okay. Hey, yes, stay over there. We should have been in the first place. Good grief. Now, are we going to have a repeat of insanity? Probably. Alright, we'll stop it before it happens. Usually takes a few fill-ups in order to get this working, but we'll get there eventually. All right, well, that's a good sign. Now they just don't run into each other, which they shouldn't, but until we get on the other side of this barn here, there's a chance they're going to keep running into each other. And the chance is very high. Alright. That guy's doing what he's supposed to. This guy's an idiot. Amazing how complicated that maneuver was. Do not back up, just drive. That's not what I meant. Eventually, they will work themselves out, and they will work together. Eventually. So we'll let this go for a little bit, and we'll see if we can't get this figured out, and hopefully move on to the next idea. Well, these guys are still doing their thing, and it's still taking quite some time to get done. However, I've decided they were no good at this part. And it turns out I was right. They are absolutely terrible at this part, but this guy is taking for effing ever. Honestly, I got tired of waiting. So, anyways, this guy is going to go through here. He's going to load up on some grass. And, hopefully he can get over the gigantic hump he left last time. And by big hump, I mean, he left one heck of a hump. So if he can actually get over the bump, these guys should finish up doing whatever they're doing. I mean, they're just collecting grass still, which seems to be taking them forever and a day. But see this gigantic hump over here. Now, mind you, if he does manage to get over it, and he gets the grass dumped in there, cool, but we're going to have a lot of, holy crap. Get it done, go, so close. But yet, nothing. That's the problem with these bunkers. They're just ridiculous. Anywho, I'm going to work on getting all this crap over here. And then the next part, well, hopefully we'll be making some silage. Now, I'll admit, I have tried this like 1,000 times. And so far, it has not at all done what I wanted to do. I still have hopes. Don't know why. For whatever reason, when it gets to the bunker, instead of driving straight through like the course is set, it wants to make a hard right. Oh, wait. Oh, see? Hard right. I don't understand that. Not even a little bit. Now, I've tried this with a front loader too. I did not have good results. So unfortunately, this is going to take a very, very long time. A very, very long time. So while I'm showing you the realistic way of doing this, which as you can see is taking for effing ever, we are going to also do it the unrealistic way, because we can. So we're going to start by getting that. Well, we might even get a tipper just in case. Then come over here to miscellaneous. So here it is here. We'll get one of them and we'll get that. Oh, that failed. Alright, we'll be out of your way shortly. Perhaps we'll go to the other end. Or not. This thing's just being picky. For some reason I remember this used to work a lot easier than this. Go ahead and get out of this guy's way again. Quit chasing me. Okay, maybe we'll get rid of the trailer. As you can see, this method is just as time consuming, but I mean, it is a lot faster. Either way you go about it, it's going to take forever, right? So basically what I'm going to do, oops, I don't know what the hell I just sold. Huh. Sold a building somewhere. But what building did I sell? What in the world did I sell? Oh well. Oh my goodness. Press the right stinking button. We'll get rid of him. And we're going to buy we'll just buy another telehandler. That sucks. I gotta set everything up again. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. We get the positioning over here. Now this is probably a really bad idea, but if for some odd reason it actually works. Oh, I see problem number one. Yep. Would have been cool if it would have worked. Yeah, they're just gonna keep getting in each other's way. I don't know why I thought that would work. But at least I can test to make sure this course works. Which it does not, it seems like. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this just gets better and better. Well, now we know what this guy's going to be doing the rest of the night. I'm just going to let him go. And we will pick this up next time. We will be, well, probably not in the silage business. But we will be in the TMR business. So next time, y'all, happy farming.